2, 3, in the place to be.
I like to introduce myself. My name is
And it goes a little something like this.
Going way back to the early days.
Way back in the days when hip-hop began.
For all the pioneers, I'm going way back.
Love to hear the story again and again of how it all got started way back when.
Listen to this, just listen to this, just listen to this, just listen to this.
From the gutter style. Real beats plus real rhymes equals the Pioneers Hip Hop Show with my man Whirlwind D on Kane FM.
Whirlwind D on KFM.
Yo, this is Phil Most Chill, still out to kill. And you are listening to the Pioneers Hip Hop Show presented by Whirlwind D on Kane FM. Get busy, get lost.
Now we are ready if you are ready.
Welcome to this month's Pioneers Hip Hop Show on Kane FM. Massive shout out to my man Disorder for the last 2 hours of Dub Chronicles goodness, always wrecking the shop. Now, if you're new to the show, each month we focus on an aspect of hip hop history, sharing the stories and tales, as well as playing the essential records of the time. Last month we focused on May 1986, sharing the news of the month and playing a selection of dope jams guided by the groove sales charts of that month. Previously, we've looked at everything from US city scenes such as Boston and New Jersey to UK spots like Bristol and Notts, as well as genres such as cut and paste. You can catch our previous shows over on the Whirlwind D YouTube. A massive thank you, of course, to everyone who has subscribed to the channel and for all the comments and the chat. I love getting into that and delving deep in the history. So this month we pick up on our series covering cities and states and how hip-hop developed outside of New York City. This month travelling to Connecticut in the tri-state area. So the Connecticut scene was very much inspired by what was going on in New York City, as of course was the case in other areas outside the metropolis at the time. However, in contrast to areas like New Jersey, which boasted a larger number of record labels such as Chocolate Star and Golden Pyramid, as well of course as the legendary Sugarhill Records, the Connecticut scene was initially just focused around two labels, Magic and Dynamite Pep. The Connecticut scene would move in fits and starts over the years, as we shall see in tonight's show, perhaps because as a whole it was a very different socio-economic, or perhaps down to the logistics of its proximity to New York City, where of course all roads led to in those early years. Now, the first character in our tale is Tony Pearson, aka Mr. Magic, who was a New Haven-based DJ, a record store owner, and saw the potential in the music. Instead of just playing it on his radio shows, he decided to make it homegrown and quickly became a recording artist himself, launching his first label in 1980 with his first record, Rapping with Mr. Magic. This was initially released as a 7-inch single and was simply a rap over Vaughan Mason's big hit Bounce Rock Skate. However, in fear of being sued by Brunswick Records, he reissued it as a 12-inch with the music played by the Positive Choice Band. Now, his second release on his own imprint would be Potential 1980, backed with a track called Magic Life Coast to Coast, which is my favourite version of Rapping with Mr. Magic. You'll see some of the same lyrics in there. So without further ado, let's get into the music and Magic's nowadays very rare sophomore record, Magic Life Coast to Coast.
Ladies and gentlemen, from coast to coast, Mr. Magic!
doing out there? Yeah, you feel alright? I said you feel alright? Well, let's get ready to party then, y'all. Come on. Everybody, clap your hands, everybody. Everybody clap your hands, come on. Everybody, come on, clap those hands. Yeah, check this out, y'all. Check it out. Some people say Connecticut can't rock, but I'm here to make it all hip and hop. Not about the freak, it's not about the rock. It's a brand new dance that we call a punk rock. It's kinda like the dog and it's kinda like jerk. Come on, everybody, let me see your body work. But first of all, I'd like to let you all know. Get a bunch out, stereo. I said the name of the MC is checking out. Here's one of the baddest, without a doubt. I said it goes by the name of the double M. Mr. Magic, I'll tell you once again. When I get down, the MC check me out, cause they know I'm the funky MC. Show me shout, let's rock, let's rock. Really walking down the street with your box in your hand, or you sitting in your house, checking out the jam. Where you might be at the disco and down so hard. You might be cruising, riding in your car. This is the rap with New Haven's funky MC cool. Get a bunch out, turntables, 1 or 2, 1 time. I shot the house, 2 times, I shot the house. I said the women like me, boy, my sex, my name's Mr. Magic and I must confess. When I kiss the lips, feel the chest, they say Mr. Magic, you are better than the rest. You know my name, in about females, get ready, second bunch of all out. Females, shut the house. Right guys, shut the house. Everybody shut the house. I'm the L.O.D, the V.O.Y. The boy's bad, you can't deny. I said I float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I'm not talking about just what your eye can see. Like a ricochet, rabbit in a juke along. I'm Mr. Magic here on the microphone. Young ladies alike, young ladies law. I'm Mr. Magic and I summons you to the floor. You rock it to the rhythm and you rock it to the sound of the MC here. It's whooping down. I said, come on girls, you know what to do. Keep rocking to the rhythm like I tell you to. Now throw your hands in the air. And rock to the beat like you just don't care. Now if you feel like making a little noise, not a kind of trick. So Magic in the cool. 1, 2. I got Tyler Brown, who's got a hit. Right guys, let me hear you say it. Oh, slick. Said the man, the devil, had a fight. Well, I hit him in the head with a looping right. By the look in his eyes, I could see was a prize. I knew he couldn't take much more. So I said to myself, here's how much more can this motherfucker devil DJ and do? Let's rock, let's rock, let's rock to the rhythm and just don't stop. Now everybody, when I say don't stop, I wanna hear you all say the rock, rock, rock. Don't stop, don't stop. Like a Jimmy Carter with his big white teeth, like a little beat who loves the sheep, like Isaac Hayes. He said it was amazing when I rocked the mic and put him in the days like a Frank Tucker show. Don't you know we're on? My man made jazz will rock you on and on like Bernard the White for your late delight. Gonna rock and freak you all out tonight. We'll have trouble all through the state getting down, and I must start off with my own hometown, New Haven, y'all. I first got my chance when I rock the mic and put you in the chase. You go dip, dip, dive, so she live. You rockin' with the baddest MC alive. Go on and on and on and on. Cause me like I have one on one.
103.7 Kane FM.
Pumpkin, for all the foxy girls, won't you get on the drums and rock their world?
So let your legs go wild to the funky drummer sound. It's the newest sensation that can ever come to town. $1 million licks. $1 million licks.
Yes, I'm Jazzy J. I'm as smooth as a dove, and I like the kind of legs with the glow of love, with the shine that's divine to be just mine. A pair of legs like yours are one of a kind. $1 million licks. $1 million licks.
Long, short, legs to sport, straight bow-legged of every sort. I'm Junie DJ, so let's have a ball. Don't matter to me, cause I'll take them all. $1 million licks. $1 million licks. $1 million licks. $1 million licks. I'm not ever alone, I'm not full grown. I like a pair of legs with a light brown tone. I once met a girl who had it like that. She wasn't too skinny, she wasn't too fat. I was one of the four, riding through her town. And when I saw her legs, I looked her up and down. You know I gave her some rap with no delay. So come on, Disco Rico, what you got to say? Everybody in the crowd just want you to know. Let your $1 million legs give you get up and go. Cause I like a party crowd with super finesse. So let your body get loose to fall off the best. The thighs give rise to a new surprise. Females shake a leg as well as the guys. Listen real close, you're in for a treat. Come on, Jazz today, make it sound so sweet.
Young ladies out there, when I look in your eyes, I can see a little wiggle coming from your thighs. How you doing, pretty mama? It ain't no thing if you wear your pantyhose with the static cling. Cause pantyhose, they run and tear. I'll see if I can buy you another pair. My rhymes on it out, there's no more to say. Here's a voice that's a choice called Junie J.
Well, I'm the fellas, or say the ladies' dream. Nerve me, y'all, I better make you scream. People call me Junie J, cause that's what they say. I'm cool, slick, jazzy, I make your body sway. I'm about 5'5" with wavy hair. To all the young ladies, I'd like to share myself with you, yourself with me. Together we can be very happy. So ladies, if you please, we have the remedies. There's nothing like a dose of Outlaw 4 coming at you in order to succeed. Fulfill your every need. Young ladies, we adore your sympathies. And don't you know, baby, we don't have a doubt. We're turning out to the break of day. Nobody can say we're not unique, we're not grade A. From sight to sea, from sea to sight, ha, we rock you to Brazilian nights. Establish pool and clientele for you. So shake a leg, baby.
Kane 103.7 FM.
Just give me a hand. I'm Chuck, the fascinator, the devastator. You never find another that is greater. Cause I feel real proud when I rhyme real loud. Come on, Chili C, take over the crowd.
I'm Chili C and I can rhyme with grace. I say my rhyme
at a cool calm pace.
So let's rock everybody to the sweet soul sound. Rappermatical 5.
Rappermatical 5. A Rappermatical 5.
Rappermatical 5.
Rappermatical 5. Ah, get down, chick, 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 chat. Oh yeah. Come on. come on, and blow your horn. Now check out the man up on the wheels of steel. The cuts he produce are all for real. It's not a fake, no, it's not a mirage. It's like a Cadillac in my new garage. Come on, fly girls, come on, fly boys, get on the floor and dance for joy. Like simple Simon and the Queen of Hearts, burn rock on the mic. The party starts like we really with the boys in blue. We never stop rocking till the party's through. It's the hickory, dickory, dickory rock. When you hear our rhyme, the beat is shot. So this is the end of our MC song. We let you know we come on strong. Don't fight it, don't fight it. Just rock to the rhythm till the sky is lit. Cause the song we sang is a more sure shot hit. And we rock the house. Should have to say, cause there's many people in the world today. So just this time it's gotta be this way.
Now if you need a name right now,
say beep, 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 let me tell you how. Now if your name is Kevin and you wanna rock to heaven, we gonna give you the name of Kevin Kev. Come on, Kevin, use finesse. Say it, beep, beep, beep. Yeah, rock and roll everybody. Now if your name is Robbie and dancing is your hobby, we're gonna give you the name Robbie Rob. So dancing on the floor will be your job. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, rock and roll everybody. Now if your name is Pam and you wanna go to a party and jam, buy a shirt with all linked to piece so all the fly guys know who you be. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, rock and roll everybody.
Now if your name is Vern and you got a lot of money to burn, we're gonna give you the name of Disco V. Disco V, you rock society.
Say it, beep, beep, beep. Yeah, rock and roll everybody. Now if your name is Joni Jones, just pick on up the telephone. Dial 5253671. We'll be right over to have some fun. And for all the girls that have no phone out there on the floor, the Rappermatical Vibe MCs will be knocking on your door. Now if you feel the heat and you feel the fire, party people say high power, high power, high power, high power. Day, right on the hour. Boom, bang, bash. The rhymes we say, there ain't no trash. Bash, boom, bang. Cause rockin' on the mic ain't no thing.
Yeah, what's going on, party people? It's your boy Mikey D of the LA Posse and Main Source, and now I represent elements of hip-hop. So right now you're tuned in to the Pioneers Hip Hop Show with my man DJ Whirlwind D right here on Kane 103.7 FM. Come on, y'all, keep it locked, man. This is where real hip-hop lives.
Welcome back to the Pioneers Hip Hop Show on the Big Daddy that is Kane FM. If you've just joined us this evening, we are shining our spotlight on the tri-state area of New York and specifically Connecticut and its development in the 1980s. Now don't forget that at the end of the show we feature some brilliant brand new music, including the new Beeline EP number 5, which picks up from Beeline EP 4, which came out 8 years ago. Crazy how time flies. EP 5 is a serious slice of wax. It's a smorgasbord of hip-hop goodness that includes the likes of Bandog, Crash Slaughter, Junior Disprol, Evil Ed, Chrome, AG, Paul Nice, my man Specific, myself of course, alongside Frankie Raw and Jar One, and many, many more. Stay locked for that brand new music at the tail end of the show. So let's get back into the Connecticut story, and first up you heard the Connecticut kingpin himself, Mr. Magic, and Magic Life Coast to Coast, that slipped out in 1980. From there we moved into the incredible $1 Million Legs, a highly collectible piece these days and a brilliant record too. Complete with that flyer cover, it's up there with those holy grails of hip hop collecting. Two of the band members, Disco Rick and Basic, would go on to form Trickeration, who of course released the classic bounce rock Skate, and the record itself was arranged by the legendary Pumpkin. Evidence then that $1 Million Legs was not only a Connecticut classic but also had roots in New York City. Now, sticking for a moment with the same label, we then played a beautiful track called Party People by the Rappermatical 5, who were Rapper Ron, Chili C, Tootskee, MCQ and Chucky Chuck, but this would be their last recording for the label owned by Philip Edwards, then known as Pep. Interestingly, another Connecticut label would emerge in the mid-80s called Pep Records, but as of yet I've not found any connection to Philip Edwards of Dynamite Pep. I should also at this stage mention the brilliant Third Unheard compilation by Stone's Throw that came out in 2004, where you can find both the Outlaw 4 and Rappermatical 5 track, as well as the next Mr. Magic track that we're going to play. That compilation gives a near complete discography of those early Connecticut releases, very much centered around Mr. Magic. And of course, Mr. Magic I'm talking about shouldn't be confused with the late great Sir Juice, aka Mr. Magic of the Juice Crew All-Stars. Mr. Magic that I'm talking about, Tony Pearson from Connecticut, was certainly by this time the central figure on the Connecticut scene with his radio show, store and ever-growing discography. As we shall see, his influence did continue into the late 80s. However, as hip-hop moved from the disco rap and electro styles of the early 80s, so too did the scene in Connecticut. More on that later on. Okay, let's get back to Mr. Magic and a track called Dance to the Drummer's Beat.
Said I work that body, jerk that body, I work that body to the beat. I said I work that body, jerk that body, I work that body like a queen. Oh, when you work that body and jerk that body, you get on up, then you move. Cause my name is Mr. Magic and I'm in the groove. So get on up and go to school. So get up, get up, get up, get up, get up and go to school. You got to get up, get up, get up, get up, get up and go to school. So when you go to school, don't be no fool. Say what I say. What's your favorite class? Is it history? No. Is it English? No. Is it math? No. Is it biology? No. Is it geometry? No. Well, I'm sure it's just like mine. I know lunchtime is so fine. Oh, what a beat ain't in that all that good. The macaroni steak said chickens like milk with a hot dog eat. All that tasty, I don't try to eat and none of that pastry. Did you ever go to sleep feeling tired and weak? And the only thing you wanna do is go to sleep so you ain't cry. You take a little nap and you say to yourself, hey, that's that. So what? You're sleeping, you start to dream. You remember how you danced on the disco scene. Rest your name, the note that was right on time. To put a wiggle double wiggle in there behind. You say, hotel, a motel, a holiday inn. Say if your girl starts acting up, or did you take her friend? I like this y'all, I like that y'all, I tell the big y'all. You don't stop, you don't hotel, motel. What you gonna do today? You gonna rock to the beat of Mr. Magic, cause this is what I say. I said that when I die, you bury me deep. You playing two turntables near my feet. You put my mixer next to my head, so when you close the gap, you like to rock today. So at the time, I like to crowd to respond somebody say, let's get it on. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. So get up, get up, get up, get up, get up and go to school. You got to get up, get up, get up, get up, get up and go to school. I said I work that body, jerk that body, I work that body to the free. I said I work that body, jerk that body, I work that body to the beat. And when you work that body and jerk that body, you get on up and you move. Cause my name is Mr. Magic, so get in the groove. Come on, everybody, and go to school. On Friday night, I get it on. Well, the beat don't stop till the break the dawn. Cause it's on and on and on and on. Like a hot butter on a what? Hot me though. I'm Mr. Magic and I want you to know I'm rocking to the beat in stereo. I said a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, everybody, come along. Ooh. Even though it's gonna be hot oatmeal, so get up, get up, get up, get up, get up and go to school. You gotta get up, get up, get up, get up, get up and go to school. Hey, Mr. Mac, what do you wanna do? Wanna play this here kazoo. Hey, Mr. Mac, what do you wanna do? I wanna play this here kazoo. Here I go. Working 9 to 5, then you feel like a fool. Cook that bar, lift that crate. Your boss on your behind for being late. He said, one more time, I have to let you go. You say to your boss, oh, please no. I got a sick old wife at home, she's alone. I got 2 kids at home, not for grown. So if you find me, I don't know what I do, cause my wife is sick and my baby needs shit. So I made up my mind at this time that I had to have it hit. Super disco rhyme, so come on, y'all, let's get it on. Everybody, look,
Kane FM.
Party people in the place, sit to swing. We're the 3 MC with a brand new thing. Come on, party people, you got to relax and party to the rhythm of the disco wax. Your fingers pop and your 2 feet stomp. Don't worry about the music, cause it won't stop. So just clap your hands and jump for joy. And listen to the rhymes of the 3 playboys. All the fellas in the house just standing around. Better grab a fine girl and boogie down. Now do spank, all the patty do what you wanna do when the gigolo too. Just rock that body with all your might. Now the babes in the house say a dynamite. If you wanna make the party turn out right, somebody say alright, alright. All don't stop, and now the party is rockin', gotta come alive. Sing a song till dawn and don't dare jive. All the people on the floor having a boy. Everybody on the wall got a lot of go. You know what you need is to let go and let your body just go to a natural flow. And I was hitting the crew, that's got to be the best. In the 3 MCs with the most finesse. We're gonna tell the party people in the place to be that we are the crew, invincible free. Gonna let you know now without a doubt. We on the move to make you shout. If you really wanna rock to the end of the show, everybody say ho, 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 Sweetie's my name, and you say it with class, cause you know by now I got razzmatazz. I'm cool, calm, I cause no harm. I'm the guy with all the charm. Got style that is on, last until the break of dawn. My zodiac sign is the Cancer born, and this is Square Biz. My date of birth, July 20th. Gotta go with the flow, make your body disco, make it freak to the beat to the end of the show. Cause they call me cool rap, I can never be the whack. Got the sweet umbrella baby yelling up my back. I'm MC Boogie Man, you know I'm on, and my zodiac sign is Capricorn. 5 foot 10, I'm all full grown. To all the young ladies, I'm so well known. I'm chocolate sunshine, the baddest brother alive. Not the kind of guy To all the young ladies on this the ride. We're the three MCs. We rock me. We're the three MCs. Gonna rock it to your knees. We're the three MCs. We rock me. We're the three MCs. Gonna rock it to your knees.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
you're listening to Kane 103.7 FM.
Distinguished guests, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, friends and enemies. Malcolm X. No sellout. Malcolm X. No sellout. Malcolm X. No sellout. Malcolm X. No sellout. White, black, brown, red, yellow. Doesn't make any difference what color you are. The only thing power respects is power. They take one little word out of what you say, ignore all the rest, and then begin to magnify it all over the world to make you look like what you actually are.
Much of what I say might sound like it's stirring up trouble, but it's the truth. 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 We don't care who likes it or not, as long as we know it's the truth. No, we need either this or that. This or that. If you're wrong, you're wrong, and if you're right, you're right. There'll be no skullduggery, no flim-flam. No compromise, no sellout, no control show.
Malcolm X.
No sellout,
Malcolm X.
no sellout,
Malcolm X.
no sellout,
Malcolm X.
no sellout. You can't deny that. You may not like my singing, but you can't deny it. If you're afraid to tell the truth, why you don't even deserve freedom.
You can't say that you're not going to have an explosion and you leave the condition. And as long as those ingredients, explosive ingredients, remain, then you're going to have the potential for explosion on your hands. Malcolm X.
No sellout,
Malcolm X.
no sellout,
Malcolm X.
no sellout,
Malcolm X.
no sellout.
I'm not the kind of person who come here to say what you like. I got a plate in front of me, but nothing is on it. because all of us are sitting at the same table, are all of us diners? I'm not a diner until you let me dine. Then I become a diner.
From the US to UK, my crew is cold crushing. I'm either out digging for gems or we're discussing them. What the deal, y'all? This is Oxygen representing vinyl veterans. And if I ain't out digging in the crates, I'm listening to the Pioneers of Hip Hop show with my man Whirlwind D on Kane 103.7 FM. The realness, y'all.
Yo, D, I was just messing with this beat in the lab, and I thought, you know what? Let me just pass him this beat, rock 32 bars straight, and we're gone. What are you saying?
Tonight is all about the development of hip-hop in Connecticut from the early 80s up until 1990. We find ourselves in 1983 with Mr. Magic, aka Tony Pearson, still very much at the centre of the scene with his radio show and numerous vinyl releases. And first up we heard another track by Magic, the excellent Left of Centre and highly collectible Dance to the Drummer's Beat, which was released on his Tri-State label that would continue until the mid-80s, as we shall see later on in the show. I've always got extra love for early hip-hop records that make use of the kazoo, and Mr. Magic was certainly not afraid of using the kazoo in his records. We then moved to another Tri-State label track released by Mr. Magic as part of his Bebop Convention album, another super rare piece which came out in 1983, and the track we played was Fill the Bop by the L.O.D crew, and I chose this track very deliberately as within its number were brothers Jay and Sean Harrison, who would emerge a couple of years later as the Skinny Boys, as well as Brian and Damon Hopkins, who would go on to form Three the Hard Way in the late 80s alongside fellow L.O.D crew members Sweet D and of course Super J. So a true hotbed of talent. From there we moved to one of hip-hop electro's legends, the late great Keith LeBlanc, who was from Bristol, Connecticut and worked alongside Doug Wimbush and Skip McDonald as part of the Sugarhill House Band. Now the record we played, No Sellout by the Sugarhill All-Stars, featured Keith LeBlanc, and the version that I'm going to upload to the YouTube, which of course was by the Sugarhill All-Stars, is the alternative version to the Tommy Boy Records version of No Sellout, which is the much more common version. Now the record itself is of course a tribute to Malcolm X, and it featured Keith LeBlanc and Sugarhill Records house band that had played on hits such as Grandmaster Flash's The Message album. And it's because of this involvement of Sugarhill employees on the Tommy Boy release that Sugarhill Records decided to file a lawsuit giving them a stake in sale proceeds, but ultimately passing exclusive rights to the song onto Tommy Boy. As a result, the Sugarhill version is very scarce, and you can see that, as I say, on the YouTube version of the show. Now just before our next track, I must add that at the end of the show, as well as our brand new Beeline EP, we've got newness from the fantastic new Tom Caruana album, from Uncle Mike Nitro, and from MC Glow. Big ups to Eric Moore. Okay, interestingly, we're going to move away from Connecticut for a hot moment, but for a very good reason, for this next track by the Heartbeat Brothers.
Did you hear about that party tonight?
Yeah, Ron. You know when DJ Al Ski throw a party, all the fly girls come. But you know Ma ain't even gonna let us out the house tonight.
I'll think of something.
No, you're not. Cause the last time you thought of something, when Ma finished with us, we couldn't sit down for a week, man.
Word up. I don't know what's wrong with our mom.
Hey, Ron, I know what's wrong with her. Our mom was raised by the old folks' rules. She don't allow us to party or hang out at the school. But she don't realize the world has changed, and our way of living is a whole new thing. We like to dance and party all night, but she don't think that kind of living is right. We can't to my mom, but she don't understand. She just quotes the Bible with the dough in her hand. But what can we do? What can we say to keep our mom from treating us this way?
Growing up in the world today is different from yesterday.
You know it.
We like to go out and have a good time, but that ain't our mother's way.
That's right.
Growing up in the world today is different from yesterday.
Get down.
We like to go out and have a good time, but that ain't our mother's way.
Our mom goes to church and leaves us alone. The partying begins when she is gone, and by the time our mom makes it back home, we act like nothing's been going on. But one night with 5 girls in the spot, the party was boring, so we started to rock. We was rocking the floor, rocking the wall. Felt like the house was about to fall. We didn't think about the time on the clock. All we could think was rockin', don't stop. In walked the mom, shocked and surprised. She had whipping on her mind and fire in her eyes. So with all her anger, she started to shout. She said, "Forgive me, Lord," and threw all our friends out. Then she gave us a look we seen many times, which meant she was gonna beat our behinds. Then she said, "Lord, forgive me for what I'ma do, cause I'm about to beat the hell out of these two."
Growing up in the world today is different from yesterday. We like to go out and have a good time, but that ain't our mother's way. Growing up in the world today is different from yesterday. We like to go out and have a good time, but that ain't our mother's way.
For a while we thought we had it made, like a job doing nothing and still getting paid. And she taught us a lesson, but for only a while. We knew we just had to change our style, so we went to bed early, pretend to be sleeping. Out the window we would creep. We went to the disco without a care. The real party started when we got there. So what's this? Yo, this place is jumping.
This place is packed.
Yo, here come DJ Alski.
What's up, Ron and G? Your mom let you out tonight?
Yeah, we had to sneak out the window. You know how that is.
We wasn't missing this party for nothing.
But yo, them girls over there was looking for y'all.
We're at.
The ones over there in the black and blue?
Oh, they
looking fine, man.
Let's check the show out first, and then we can go rap.
Yo, forget that. Let's talk to them first, cause you know we got to get home before more wake up.
You're right about that. Let's
You're listening to the sounds of Kane 103.7 FM.
We're awesome! Go tell it, everybody, it's where we be. I'm Shot Sean, B.O.D. of the Crunch MC. We're rockin' hardcore, like never before. OEJ on the strap, top box several more. And more of the beats that you select. In all beatboxes must respect. Cause Shot will ride, while D will please. DJ scratch your record down to your knees. He's the show shot cutter, makes the lady strutter. If that ain't enough, let me shake your butter. Been attacking that
Kane FM.
You wanna know why they call me terrible? My raps are unique and just uncomparable to elementary rappers, rookie MCs. They try to be something they'll never be. Cause I was born and blessed with this talent. For many I know, wish they dearly had it. My knowledge, wisdom, smart and hard. The scares of the rappers and tears them apart. Like fall makes leaves drop off a tree. Other rappers do the same when they challenge me. Cause I'm the pin busting you the balloon. I'm the juice solid, yes you're my platoon. When it comes to rapping, I'm top of the line. Fully equipped, systematically designed to destroy adversaries who won't respect me as a real classic MC. He's terrible. Terrible T. I don't look up any words in any dictionary. That's easy, I do it quite on the contrary. See the rhymes I say come straight from a brain that's highly advanced, well fully trained. In this field of rap, a poetic expert. My intelligence leaves no room to curse. I'm like a word processor that never cuts off. No machine but a man, and I can't be bought. At a store you'll adore a rhymes galore that are computed to keep you begging for more. I'm a sharp witted lyrics to keep you amazed about how I do it and where they all came. Just look at my credentials. Do you need my resume? My references will tell you why I'm highly paid. See, I committed myself to take this job. You're a modern day poet, an atomic rapping bomb. He's terrible. Terrible T. So if you listen to me, I'll know you'll agree that I'm incredible professional. Top MC, it keeps coming at ya, time after time, with vicious raps and cold crush bust rhyme. Better known to go and never to blow the attention of a crowd when I do a show. I'm like E.F. Hutton, E.F. Hutton, E.F. Hutton when I start to talk. Cause everybody listens if they don't then walk away from me. I forgot to mention it's important that you pay close attention to what I say and what I relate to the people at the party. I'll calculate, and if the party is dead, I'll bring in a light. And if it's dark and gloomy, I'll make it shine like the sun has done from the beginning of time. He's terrible. Terrible T. I'm like a car that never runs out of gas, like a runner so quick I can't be passed, like a man who never ages, who won't get old, like an interstate highway with an endless road, like a Timex watch that keeps right on ticking, like a baby in labor that won't stop kicking, like a field of cotton that farmers keep picking. I'm finger licking good, like a Kentucky Fried Chicken. When I come to a party and report to the stage, be ready to dance like a flame in the place. Cause when I get on this mic, your party I'll ignite to a cold crushing party I know you will like, with a chat and a rap that will plus never minus. I'm a king, a prince, your royal highness. So if the crowd is down, so you're the best around, follow my directions, be thou and proud to throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. If you wanna rock this party with Terrible T, scream it out and say, oh yeah! Now you see why they call me Terrible T, the undefeated heavyweighted champion MC. My words come at you like a Sugar Ray flurry. MCs I've killed and bombed and buried in a grave so deep cause they wouldn't behave. I beat him up, embarrassed them, and put him to shame. Carried out by a stretcher, his heart stopped, yes, on autopsy was performed. I laid the chump to rest, the coroner's report right on his desk. He disrespected my name, that was the cause of death. So whatever you do, don't be no fool, cause I'll get my lawyer. Yes, you'll be sued if you try to discredit me in any way. This is a great mistake, and you'll surely pay. So let me recommend this message to thee, of the rappers MCs in the place to be. I respect all rappers if they know how to act. It's just a duck sucker MCs that I'm out to slap in the face, in disgrace. Do you know what you're facing? I'll become your doctor, you'll be my patient. Your medicine gets filled at my local pharmacy. You'll be out of tune, I'll be in harmony to what I say and what I recite. You'll be in total darkness, I'll be in the light about how I do it and how it's all done. I'll become your daddy boy, you be my son, cause you're the one that I'm out to teach. As I chalk up the win, you'll take the defeat. Cause many have tried, they're lost and departed. My superior mind made them sound retarded. When they ran, their mouths would downgrade me. Don't you ever underestimate Terrible T. terrible. Terrible T.
Hey yo, this is Phil Most Chill, still out to kill, and you are listening to the Pioneers Hip Hop Show presented by Whirlwind D on Kane FM. Get busy or get lost.
Welcome back to the Pioneers Show on Kane 103.7 FM. If you've just joined us this evening, we are fully focused on Connecticut and its hip-hop history roots in the 1980s. So we find ourselves at this stage of the show in the mid-80s when a host of new artists started to emerge, perhaps encouraged by Mr. Magic's do-it-yourself ethic. However, we hyped the set with a track by a non-Connecticut group, but I wanted to play it for a couple of reasons. Firstly, the group in question were produced and managed by the legendary Arthur Armstrong, the man behind many New York night spots including the Ecstasy Garage, and although not from Connecticut himself, he was one of the New York City pioneers responsible for spreading hip-hop's message from the Bronx out to places like New Jersey and Connecticut, in particular New Haven, Stratford and Bridgeport. Now he would bring his crews like the Cold Crush Brothers and then later on such as the Heartbeat Brothers, who we just heard from, into those areas in Connecticut, helping to expand those fledgling scenes in places like New Haven. Now the other reason for playing this particular song by the Heartbeat Brothers was that the Heartbeat Brothers were a Bronx crew but had a rivalry with the Skinny Boys, particularly with respect to their beatboxes. So that rivalry really centered around the Heartbeat box versus the Skinny Boys beatbox jock box. And this may well have fermented during those early visits to Connecticut. I must of course just mention the name of the song that we played, which was Growing Up by the Heartbeat Brothers, and that was their first single. Now, like I say, one of the connections was the Skinny Boys, so we then moved into the Skinny Boys and their debut, Awesome. Now, the Skinny Boys were one of the few crews who would make a mark during the mid-80s and indeed are now remembered as one of Connecticut's most successful hip-hop acts of that period. They originally formed in 1981 and were first of all called the Superior Crush MCs. There's a little reference to that in Awesome if you listen carefully. And at the same time, as we touched upon earlier, Super J and Shocking Sean were also part of the Mr. Magic affiliated crew, the L.O.D crew. Now they would come together as the Skinny Boys in 1985, joined by their cousin Jockbox. You just heard their debut single, which Mark and Rhonda Bush put out on their own imprint. However, that relationship didn't last long, owing to the fact that the Skinny Boys felt that the Bushes were taking credit where credit was not necessarily due. From there we moved to He's Terrible, a cassette only released by Terrible T from Stamford, Connecticut. The music, although rudimentary and particularly given the fact that it was released in 1985, nevertheless showed a hunger and the cottage industry approach taking root. In fact, it was released by Golden Circle, who were better known for cassette piracy and counterfeiting, and around the same time were being investigated after MCA Records uncovered a number of their fakes. So with the success of the Skinny Boys, Connecticut's hip-hop music scene started to grow again, and it's only right at this point that we feature the record that would start to open doors, in my opinion, for the Skinny Boys.
By demand, the Skinny Boys are in command. In the place to be is Shocking Sean, Super J, and the Human JB. So if you wanna party, come on, get up, clap your hands while we rock this beat unity all across the land. Unity, 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 unity. We got to all sit together for what? Unity. People fighting against one another. They can't see one having more than the other. I don't know what's wrong, but it occurred to me many times that we need unity. Unity, a high-powered word
This is coming out the mouth of James H. III. Down with the skinny boys and a speaking word. It's a funky fresh message that you never heard. Mad at the whole world because they're jealous of one. Trying to play Harry Krueger with a shotgun. But that's not the key to life, you see. We got to all fit together for unity. Unity! Unity!
It's me, Shaka Sean, little brother of Jay. Here's another funky message of the world today. I'm talking honest, word is born, don't joke or play. Brothers killing brothers over crack and fake gold. They think it's all cool, but it's really old. Played with the wrong man, they call Big Peter. He took your head out with a 9mm. Now that is the end of your life, we'll see. You got to all stick together for unity. Unity! Unity! Killing like a homeboy, Ed, you don't need drugs of the bottle to make you feel the day. If you look at life, there's a better way, and that's unity. You killed your friend, your father, your sister too. Just shot your older brother, now what you gonna do? Your life has ended in the streets, you see. You won't see sunlight for a century. Now you call her home every day of the week. Try to play tough guy while you were in the streets. Ever since you've been behind those bars, you forgot about cash and those fancy cars. You should have listened to us, the skinny 3 MCs, Shaka Sean, Super J, and me, JB. And that's word. Yeah, now what we gonna do right here is we gonna talk a little bit about unity. What's up with that right there, Jock? Word. We like to say what's up to our homeboys, the Fat Boys. And don't forget the kings of rock, Run DMC, and the king of rap, Curtis Blow. One man band, LL Cool J. And don't forget who? Houdini. And what about those DJs at the radio stations like WBLS and KISS? What's up with that? Mr. Magic, Marley Marl, the whole Juice Crew coolin'. Chuck Chill Out, Red Alert, Bugsy, Luka coolin', word. BT Boys inside the joint. Frost MDs, Tootskee Love. What's up with that? Our family, Coca coolin'. Marky B, Rhonda B, Crypto B. And who? The Skinny Boys, word. Yo, let's break out here because it's all about chilling with what? Unity. Oh, it seems like Jock wants to stay and rock a little more free beats. So let's have some fun in this place. What's up, Jock? Yo, I want to say what's up to my homeboy, Reggie Horn. And what's up with the fellas on the block? Kevy Cab, Waterbed Cab, my man Cal, George, brother from Brooklyn, Coca Coolin'. What's up, Box? Word. I like to say what's up to my cousin Levi and my homeboys Dibbles and Kurt from around the way in the bill. Word, Miles, Coolin'. What about Mimi, Mondi, Harris, Danielle? It's a lot of my can name you, but you know, we just broken out of the place. You know what I'm saying, Box, man? Yo, Box, you got anybody else you want to name? Nah, chillin'. How about you, Shock? No, I'm chillin'. Oh, let's get out of here, and that's coolin', you know what I'm saying?
103.7 Kane FM.
Party pooper. before. Always at a party and never on the floor. All you do is come in and hang around, messing with the people who want to get down, holding up the walls, or all you ever do. Why don't you get on the floor and party too? I can't understand you pay your money this way. You always come inside but never partay. You never get down, you're never on the floor. All you do is come in and hold up the walls. It's time for you to stop the silly mess. Get on the floor and do your best. You don't have to always stand around and look at everybody on the floor. Get down, you paid your money, so come on and get to it. Get on the floor and let your body do it. Party pooper, 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 party pooper. Hey, you fly girl on the wall, I gotta tell you, you got a lot of gore. The guy asked you if you want to jam. You told him, no, I'd rather stand. So you stand there moving and bobbing your head. What's the matter with your feet? Are they lead? Your homegirls haven't left the dance floor yet. When it's your turn, never, I bet. So your name remains on my pooper's list. This beat ain't nothing for you to mess with. Here's one thing I want your people to do. Point to the party pooper close to you. Look down deep inside your eyes. Make sure the party pooper hasn't died. Cause you never know by the way they move. They're never on the floor, just bobbing to the groove. The party poopers, they're always there. Some move a little, some just stare. Some just sit there in their seats, call themselves chilling to the beat. I can't understand how it came to be. Party poopers all over the earth, you see. Party poopers. Party poopers. Party poopers. France, I met a guy, said, we TC Islam. I don't understand what's going on. How can some people here today listen to your music and not party? I said there's a word I always use, but people like them to beat they abuse. Well, it's party poopers in the on the whack. I think that they all must be on crack. Party pooper, party pooper, party pooper, party pooper, party pooper. When I was in Italy, this guy came up and said to me, he said, Mamma mia, TC, can you tell me how party? If you do, I'd be so kind to play your record all the time. Show to the ladies dance, you see. For this day you ain't got nothing on me. So it's chip, chip, chop, and cheerio. Off the jolly old England I go. When I finish, do your party poopers beware. When TC's around, you better disappear. In Hawaii, ran into homeboy Don Ho. He said, TC Islam, I'm glad you showed. It's time for you to do what you do best. Get rid of the party poopers right to left. Party pooper. Party pooper.
Kane 103.7 FM.
Witness, remember how the wheels means business. I want y'all to bust this funky sound going around all over town. On the whip still throwing down is white flash, taking out the trash, cutting records fast like back in the past. I remember the times when I needed a friend who could spin to the records I penned. I wrote down a rhyme, made it on time, kept it in mind. Went to a party, wrote every line on the crowd. The people started screaming real loud. I felt proud, I knew I had style. Like a crazy kid, my heart was filled with joy. Till I heard somebody yell, "Go white boy!" I turned around and my head was pounding, seeing that record go around and around. And the DJ on the wheels is Billy Phil. Couldn't believe it to this day still, that this Caucasian is persuading people to dance to the breaks he's playing. The hard knocking, call them hard rocking. People in business better take stock in this DJ. I'm talking about White Flash. Give me that heavy metal breakdown.
We're on the job, doing it hard, and you gotta, cause we do our part to rock back to back, cuts that are so exact. Take a bat, smack the whack back, wank flash, cut the record to the fullest extreme. Like a butcher, all he want is lean. Cuts he can rock till the break of dawn, won't leave it alone till he hits the bones. When you hear this, you can't resist, but dance to this, it's brand new. The grand mixologist playing the cut, made it what's up, add it more pump so you can jump. Shake shake your rump. This beat is orchestrated by a drum technician. Rhymes was written by a mathematician. I add was bad, multiply was fly, subtract was whack, and abduct what sucks. Any product that I construct must be on the up. Cause when I write, I don't depend on luck. I write a rhyme and arrange it. I might change it. Come to think of it, it's really kinda strange, ain't it? The way my DJ spins a record on time, keeping your heart and mind in tune to this line. You dance in a trance and you keep demanding flash. Give me that breakdown again, man.
Stupid hype. 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 Stupid hype.
Witness, the flies in your hand, don't miss this. Yo, you gotta bust this funky jam. They're gonna slam, that is the plan. I'm going.
Yo, I don't give a damn.
That's what he said. Stupid knucklehead must have his brains attached to his dreads. If you ever miss a jam that the mob will throw, the rhymes we blow, people gonna tell you, yo, you blew it. Shouldn't have seen him do it. They got hype, power like dynamite. It's our job and we do it well. The bass erupts like a bat out of hell. You start screaming, young ladies yell, ow, white flash. Let it roll now. Kick the jams and the feeling the curves describe, but just one word,
and that's hype.
For forever, yeah. Right now, I'm out England, fresh out of Ghana, listening to the Pioneers of Hip Hop show on the Kane FM with a man like Whirlwind D and a man like DJ Miracles Skane.
Welcome back to the Pioneers Hip Hop Show on Kane 103.7 FM. If you've joined us for the first time this evening, our feet are firmly fixed in Connecticut, talking through the history of hip hop music in this tri-state region in the 1980s. Now, before we get back into that history, I must mention the current issue of Record Collector magazine, as it's got my latest piece on hip hop in it. This time I am focusing on rare hip hop promos. As usual, it's available at most shops in the UK or online at the Record Collector magazine website, as well as internationally. Okay, let's get back to the Connecticut history. So we hype the set with another track from the Skinny Boys, the flip side to the all-conquering Rip the Cut. I'd have played Rip the Cut, of course, but it featured on last month's May 1986 show. So instead we played the flip side Unity, which actually, because of the roll call you heard at the end, demonstrates how by the mid-80s the tri-state area was becoming ever more interrelated. So it was a good choice. Connecticut itself, although nowhere near as populated by hip-hop crews as New York City, had a number of scenes fermenting nicely in this period. So for example, you had the Skinny Boys over in Bridgeport, the Kings of Rap in Hartford, Terrible T in Stamford, and Mr. Magic and TC Islam over in New Haven. Now obviously this is not an exhaustive list, and we give respect to all those other Connecticut hip hop crews. I mentioned specifically the bands, the musicians, because this show of course focuses on the hip hop music itself. But of course there were other hip hop bands in Connecticut at the time. Now I mentioned TC Islam a moment ago, so we then moved into a Mike Allen classic, the Mr. Magic produced Party Pooper, which came out on his imprint Tri-State in 1987. This would be one of the last records, bar the 1991 compilation Don't Hurt 'Em, that Mr. Magic would produce. Sadly, TC Islam, who was an ex-gang member and Zulu Nation member from New Haven, died in 2017. We then moved to another Bridgeport, Connecticut crew, 3 the Hard Way featuring White Flash. we played a track called Hyped, which was their sophomore release. Interestingly, the crew featured L.O.D crew members Damon and Brian Hopkins, and not surprisingly, 3 The Hard Way had links to fellow Bridgeport crew, the Skinny Boys. It's also worth noting that the original 3 The Hard Way sample that Third Base would use a year later is taken from the flip side of this 12-inch single. Finally, there is another connection, as L.D, who was in the original Skinny Boys lineup, would leave Superman J, Jockbox and Sean after falling out with their management around the time of their debut single, and would of course work with 3 The Hard Way. So we find ourselves in the late 80s when hip hop was speeding up and major labels were in a feeding frenzy. Up next, a brilliant artist, sadly no longer with us, who would quickly receive critical acclaim.
Slow down and yo, let the rhyme flow and listen to the voice of Steezo. Let me explain the situation that's taught. Blame it on me, yeah, I know it's my fault for teaching you how to jam right. Tell you the truth, they need the band mics because I'm a danger zone, making beats vibrate right through the bone. Not a doctor, operating, just a rapper, demonstrating talents to the people who can stand the facts. Just bring it on down. To the max, to the max, to the max. Let's go. Main point, I mean jet out. Rappers, yo, I'm putting heads out, making MCs drop down to the knees, saying more beats, please, these a weed. Time after time, this kid's getting doper. There's no way, what way, that you can cope with the man with the gift. Yo, Jim, describe me. Swift. It's me, Steezo, selling records by the rack, so to the max, to the max, to the max. You get with this, it's something smooth. Now it's time for Steezo to get in the groove. You've been waiting for a long time, I left you sitting, but now I know a lot of MCs are like shitting. Don't be afraid and alarm and just pressure. Keeping in file that Steezo is a treasure. I'm dangerous, show-wise I am illegal. 2 birds together, I stand out like a seagull. I'm the man, I'm the one, I'm the boss. You call me for a show and I'ma tell you the course. I'm just a principal, lounging in your high school. So homeboy, yo, I just advise you to keep it in your skull that a phantom fluid. Then you finish the test, then you finally ruin. Remember, this is dope on wax, so to the max, to the max, to the max. There's no way that you can diss the original rapping King Sire. Believe it or not, Holmes, I'm not a liar. So let's go to the show and see a fly brother with a tempo, hyping up the crowd, just like a coke sniff, towing MCs away just like a boat lift. Now I'm gone, I'm long, singing a song. Call me the king without the corn. Listen up, this is a portion of practice, sticking MCs up just like a cactus, meaner than ever, never been defeated. Bow down, just like a king I'm being treated. Yo, goes your back, so to the max, to the max, to the max.
Kane FM.
What's the subject? A skeezer, a skeezer. Do they have the right to please ya? This is becoming a conflicting issue. Fellas all around the world, you know, skeezers attract you. They're like mad supposed to get away. But as for ski,
I be saying, let's hit the hay. It ain't nothing but a wham bam, thank you, man.
you mean a one night stand burnt, now you're in a jam.
Now we're even, right in the center.
Don't let the crowd judge from the facts we enter.
Does the ski deserve a chance? Well, we're gonna start it off right now with the Czar MC.
I never gave a skeezer a chance, not even at a dance. I can't picture romance, touching my pants. When I take off my clothes, I might get sick. My Jimmy be saying,
Czar, don't do it.
So I listened
and step the hell off.
Because first it was rock hard, now it's silk soft. I see her later dressed up with her girlies. She tried to diss me cause her hair was looking fly and curly. I said, you got extensions, now you think you fly, yo. Just last week you were coolin' in a high-low. Pictures are with a skeezer, man I couldn't. I never gave a skeezer a chance and I wouldn't. So if I take her out, say to the movies, the fellas might be there to see you with me. Then word will be out that you're my lover, but I never gave a skeezer a chance.
Not this one.
I never gave a skeezer a chance. No, I never gave a skeezer a chance.
Wait a minute,
no way.
You mean you never gave a skeezer a chance?
No, I never gave a skeezer a chance.
Well, yo, I always give a skeezer a chance or a shot because sometimes you're in the mood to say, why not? What the hell? I might as well do it, then you close your eyes.
Yeah, and you screw it.
You don't regret it cause the feeling's great. And I'd rather have a skeezer than a VA. They look out when times are tough and you can count on them cause they never front. In the early morning or the late night action, you can lift the skirt and just start taxing in the hotel bedroom or even the backseat. It doesn't matter cause the P is free. Cause a skeezer's a friend, never ever a foe. Good for conversations or maybe a blow. So now you know why I'm down with hope. So most the move is to go a little something like I always give a skeezer a chance. You know what I'm saying? I always give a skeezer a chance.
Hold up, you mean you always give a skeezer a chance?
Yo, Czar, yo, I always give a skeezer a chance. Yo, baby, what's up? Yo, Czar, you wanna go over and check these females?
I ain't with that, man. Yo, I'm hanging out with MC Egg and my man Louie Lou's cause they got the fly girlies.
Well, man, Money gonna go bust these skeezers cause it ain't no thing, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You ready? Yo, baby, come here. Now I got this over here. Jimmy hat, Jimmy hat.
Kane 103.7 FM.
I take a beating like fold it. Put the lyrics together and then mold it. All together, it adds up to dopeness. So, I'm just hoping you can cope with another sample of dope known as a masterpiece. I lay it on the table and start the feast. Start eating it up while my DJ Chris starts beating it up as the beat goes on and on. And the distance, long. Nothing but the bass just hitting ya. And the style of music is fitting ya. Steezo, the one who conducted it. Down in the basement, I constructed. Let me pause. And clear my throat with whores. Back to the subject being born. Yo, Chris and Jim Slice, bring the horns. Your step, one more step, you won't be stepping. Then you're gonna cause me to pull the weapon. But now I'm back to attack all enemies and any sucker who's not a friend of me. So just remember the thought that I'm thinking. Yo, Chris, what's this beat? Yo, this beat is stinking. Nothing but the bass in your face, on your case, driving you in a disgrace. The master blasting MCs. There ain't another rapper who can mess with these rhymes. They flow on. Take a needle and thread, start to sew on. Bashing and smashing MCs who like roll up. Pull out the toolie on foolies and like hold up. Leaving your rappers in rips and torns. And lay back while my DJ Chris brings the horns. for the cause and let me run it. Man, I heard you whispering, now you done it. The title that I hold is much higher. Tearing MCs up just like a paper fire. Rushing them and I'm flushing them down the toilet. No matter what you do, you still can't spoil it. Because I'm the member of the rap industry. And the tracks and the mix and Paul C. Cutting it up on the turns is Chris Cosby. And all DJs, that's his job, see. I'm just inventing the style that is awesome. And if you come my way, I like toss 'em. I ain't having it cheap, so step north. I put you in place, and the place is for. Can't be touched, cause my mic is like a thorn. Peace to the brothers, bringing the horns.
Peace. This is legendary MC Silver Fox of Fantasy 3. I'm listening to Whirlwind D. Let's get it.
Kane 103.7 FM, the Pioneers Hip Hop Show in full effect. If you've joined us for the first time this evening, we've got our focus fixed on 1980s Connecticut hip-hop history, and we find ourselves at the tail end of the decade. Now, before moving on, don't forget you can catch the Pioneers Show live on Kane FM every 4 weeks on a Monday, 9 to 11 p.m. over on your FM dial at 103.7, or you can check us out live at www.kanefm.com and of course on the YouTube as well. And don't forget to check out www.kanefm.com for the date of the next shows. I also got to big up my homies Jazz T and Miracle and the Boot Record Show, also on Kane FM. That runs every 2 weeks on a Monday 9 to 11 p.m. Sorry, on a Wednesday 9 to 11 p.m. And again, check out the Kane FM schedule for those exact dates. Also got to shout out my man Jasper the Vinyl Junkie, who is returning to Kane FM. True legend. Big up to you, sir. So first up, we played one of the biggest ever Connecticut records, the amazing To The Max by the late great Steezo. That appeared on his one and only debut album Fresh Records as a 12-inch single, and the track was a monster hit and instantly put Steezo on the map. Now, prior to this, in the mid to late 80s, he was down with EPMD and Dancing for Them, and he would go on to become one of Connecticut's most successful rappers in the 80s before stepping away for a few years, some say due to the sad passing of legendary producer Paul C, who of course mixed much of his debut album. We then moved into a brilliant underground record from Tootskee The Czar MC. Now, although Tootski's discography is small, he would go on to become an influential player on the Connecticut scene and would champion acts such as Lonnie O in the early 90s. For a final track in that volley of cuts, I had to go back to the brilliant Steezo, given his immense impact, and I couldn't resist playing another of his jams, my personal favourite track from the album, Bring the Horns. So we find ourselves at the tail end of the 1980s, and the final 3 tracks which would come out in 1990 in many ways heralded the next school of Connecticut artists, and so were the perfect way to round off tonight's show. So first up, it's King Sol and MFG.
The number, I said to myself, no, it couldn't be from her. I called back, cause it was a thing to do, and I almost choked when I heard it was you. Remember when I told how I'd start rhyming? You laughed at the goals for which I was climbing, but now I stand tall, it's not funny at all, as I'm saying to myself, oh, now you call. Back in the day, I couldn't wouldn't buy any play. I'd step to you, but you turned the other way. And jocks the Mac Daddy, cause you thought a better package came in a Jeep or a Jetta.
You play King Saul like a polyester pancake, then turn around and off from a handshake.
Damn, it's a shame, but I'm not shocked at all. As I mutter to myself, oh, now you call. When I was gunning for you, knocked at the door until my fingers turned black and blue. But you igged me, you dissed me, completely dismissed me.
And it's too late, you missed it.
Were you with it when I wanted to be your man and do the things for you that you can't understand? No, you wanted material things and the temporary satisfaction that it brings. Well, Miss Temporary, here's a little story about a temporary woman in your category. She had a good catch, but she let him escape. And when she jumped back on the tip, she was much too late. I've got bigger and better things on my mind, and I have no time for your trifling con. So just back up off me. I'm not your softy, cause I'm playing you like Rico's coffee. So find another Jimmy on which to dangle, cause you ever call here again, you get strangled. Only the true get the affection of Saul, not leeches like you who just now call.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
You're listening to Kane 103.7 FM.
Yeah, it's the 90s, the decade where stars are made.
To truly find yourself, you must realize what oneself can do.
So this one here is called The Medley, and it's on the creative tip.
Yeah, creativity. Yo, so enough with the intro.
Money Moses, one time. Money Moses, two times. Yeah, as we kick this one off with Tootskee The Czar MC, goes a little something like this. It seems that a lot of MCs are frontin', bluffing, ain't saying nothing.
It's true, although it may seem strange.
It's time to rearrange
and get a new game.
Dishonesty, jealousy, and blindness.
And we still turn out to be America's finest. New rap stars, two in a czar.
Be quiet, yo, they know who we are.
Straight to the studio, and when we're through, here's a copy for you, you, and you.
And you can take it home and play it on your phonograph.
Or you can listen to it while you're taking a bath.
And remember, this is the medley. 1, 2, 3, 4, hit it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, Zar, check it out. Let's bring it back to the old school right quick.
Alright, let's touch it.
1, 2, and 3, 4, and Money Moses on Machine Works. And I'm Tootskee.
And I'm Czar MC.
Hey, yo, this one here's for the ladies. Girls of the world drive me insane. I leave a red stripe like a candy cane. Whether weave kit or hot top fade, I take a girlie in any shade.
Well, what about the black
Hey, yo,
ones?
I don't mind.
Well, what about the white
I tell you,
ones?
still don't mind.
What about the Puerto Rican?
Hey, yo, I just don't mind.
Chinese, Japanese?
Yo, I don't mind.
Why is that?
Cause I'm a fan of the person bees. Give me the bush, not no damn trees. And I'll rock you on and on.
Yo, Ski, sing that song.
Let me love you in the bedroom.
Oh, yeah.
Let me do you
Do it.
in the afternoon with that candy across your body. When I'm finished, I'll let the Czar play.
Check it, yo. I made this rhyme when my throat was sore, but now it's not, so it's time to get raw. I got to eat, I want to attend to. I'm hungry.
What dollars on the menu?
Less fortunate, don't mean to offend you. They say it's all I am akin to, but that's not true
At all.
in my family tree. The leaves
Don't fall.
I got followers, they're known as followies.
Hey, yo, not posse.
More like colonies. I face rappers, but they all split. I left them with a toothpick.
Without no tooth to pick.
That's right, they stepped off with plain death on floors. Roll with the Czar, now they're wondering
What's the cause?
I don't know why. I give them a try. They take a jet, get ghosted on fire. I'm like a pizza, super supreme. Indeed, the more the mica, the African dream. As bugged out as it may seem.
Hey, yo, you still watch Soul Train and wear Afro Sheen.
Most think MTV rap is greater. Well, that's cool, cause I catch them later. On the rebound, or the flip side. I'm down raps, how can I let that slide? You see, raps I'm like deeply indulgent.
Hey yo, hold up, he's stuck for the moment.
On a sentence or a paragraph.
Hey yo, bring the beat back, he's only like at half.
So I continue, cause I was meant to, with the funky rhyme flow that you can all dance to. Also, this beat is outstanding.
That's Money Moses on machine work stamping.
All buttons into patterns. Yes, you're on if you're not standing on Saturn. Just another form of public relation. Communications on a compilation. Thank God for a little hesitation. Without that, there'd be no variation. There'd be tampering, but don't bother me. Here's my shield, and it's called a medley.
Kane FM.
Or an example, the way I teach, preach each for my talents are ample enough to call your bluff. Why the people love it? Cause it's rugged and rough, like a 4x4, short to shore. You want more? We'll explore to the following floor. Now what do you see? Maybe a chamber, all the remainders to those that face danger, trying to cope with the dope style I wrote. I'm like a boat, I stay afloat and never drown into the sound until I'm finished. My rhymes relate great to make you diminish in size as I rise to the tip top with my style of hip hop. You'll just get dropped on your face as I replace any ace with the pace that you cannot erase. This is a sample. Silly you must be mad cause you stink like an onion. I step all over MCs like I'm Paul Bunyan. I smash and bash and trash and gash and mash and kick ass. And I got much cash just growing and flowing into my pockets like rockets. Suckers try to stop it because they can't clock it like me. The N-E-K-E-I-B, I rock plenty and take many or any MC out. Why? Because I'm ruthless, so don't step to me or you'll be toothless. By my lyrics hitting harder than a body blow. You think you're rough and tough, you know karate, so was I supposed to mean? My rhymes are crisp and clean with no caffeine. I'm potent like nicotine, so don't get a fit, just get with the hit. That Nick keep is running on cause it's legitimate. So be prepared for your mind to flow to a level with the rebel. And also know that I break and shake and bake like a steak and take. And then relate to those who hate the unstoppable, the undefeatable. The N-E-K-E-I-B is unbeatable. For those who chose to expose, they get closed and locked down because the minds are froze like an ice cube. But I expand because I'm ample to make your vision blurry. Don't worry, this is a sample.
Yo, what's up? This is Chrome representing the All C&I, No Half Stepping Records. And you're checking out my man, Whirlwind D, on the Pioneers Hip Hop Show on Kane FM. Keep it locked.
Welcome back to the Pioneers Hip Hop Show on Kane 103.7 FM. We are nearly at the end of our exploration of Connecticut in the 1980s, and we rounded proceedings off with three beauties from the TNA compilation. Now, TNA stood for Trod Nozzle Artists, which was named after Wallingford, Connecticut studio, Trod Nozzle Studios. More importantly though, the compilation, as it was named, featured a number of hip-hop tracks produced by Money Moses. First up, we played a track called Oh No Now You Call by King Sol and MFG, and that was produced by Money Moses, who would go on to work with a number of indie artists in the 90s and soon spread his wings out of Connecticut, working with New Jersey rapper Brother Most as well as K West the Mad Lad. We then moved to C-Town legends Tootskee The Czar MC and a track called The Medley, love that track. And then finally we moved to This Is a Sample by Division 1. So by 1990, the Connecticut scene was on the verge of a reboot again, with the aforementioned artists holding the torch that they would soon, of course, pass on to artists such as the Demigods, Apathy and Chris Lowe, though of course he worked with Steezo in the late 80s. Like I say, this compilation is a good place to pause our story, as it marks a moment when that new breed of artist would emerge from Connecticut. So clearly then, Connecticut had a huge impact. We know the impact beyond the 90s that Connecticut had, but it's really interesting to see those roots and all those key players in the Connecticut story. So we're going to pause our history for there, and as is customary, we're now going to move on to the new music for the show. I must, just before I do say, I always worry about this, we focus mainly on, well, exclusively on the music on these shows. So I've talked about the Connecticut scene, but of course there was a healthy b-boying and graph scene as well. But I'm only delving into the music because that's what we look at on the Pioneers Hip Hop Show. So big respects to all those other instrumental key players. Okay, like I say, it's time for the new music, and we've got a smorgasbord of dope for you this evening. First up, we're going to play 3 cuts from the brand new Beeline EP number 5, which seems to be taking off at huge acceleration. The sales have been incredible from speaking to Specific and Sean Dowling, so a big thank you to everyone who has supported. We're going to hype the set with my man Crash Slaughter and his cut Microphone Mathematics that features Bandog, Remark and Falasha. We're then going to move to Evil Ed and his track Hip Hop's What I Live, which features Chrome, Capo, Habitat and Donny Proper. And finally we're going to play my track alongside Frankie Raw and Jar One called International Swagger. So that's 3 Beeline EP tracks. We're then going to move to another track from Tom Caruana's new album. I'm loving this album, it's so good. This particular track features my man Phil Most Chill alongside Dylan and Kaiser. The track's called Baton, and I've got to say a super big thank you to my man Phil Most Chill for the shout out in that track as well, referencing our track Run Fast from my No Man's Land album. Then we're going to move to Uncle Mike Nitro featuring Greg Blackman and a track called Right. It's the Speaks remix. I believe Speaks is going to be dropping an Uncle Mike Nitro remix album on Empty Hands soon. I love that last album Speaks did, so I'm sure this is going to be fire. Big up Speaks. And finally we're going to round things off with the legend MC Globe and a track called The Beat Don't Stop. We're going to play Jim's version, which is one of the versions on the 12-inch single. It comes out on Resume Records. Big up to Eric Moore, who I know is also involved in production on that as well. Lovely little record to round things off. A huge thank you for locking in this month. We'll be back in 4 weeks' time. Keep your eyes peeled to social media as to what the focus will be. But for now, I'm going to leave you with the sounds of Crash Slaughter featuring Bandog, Remark and Falasha. We out.
Rock a microphone, mathematics, microphone, mathematical equations. The music and the people come alive in celebrations. On the 1, 2 and 2, now we can add it up. Make something alive before they take the toe and tag it up. Microphone, mathematical equations. The music and the people come alive in celebrations. On the 1, 2 and 2, now we can add it up. Make something alive before they take the toe and. A mouth is a mind for mic modulus. Add it up, refuse to remain anonymous. And had enough, tough luck, stick it out, rough up and dodging us. Simply amused now and on top of us. Make a cut back fast, wrap it up, Louisiana and microphone synonymous. Question science, justifying logicus. On an abacus, plan attack on us. Why calculate when we can create spectacular world without numbers plus reality is ridiculous. Particulars essential for perfection is to pick on us. Fishism is a super comical, artistic fisticuffs and cover gum shields. Irony for boxing gloves. Run when done. I leave the rest for listeners. Go count the sparkles in your eyes. Too many could take listeners. Dangerous, in fact, tick-tock time stuff indoctrinated into us. Do what you do and make sure it's continuous.
Whenever these numbers are mixed, then any combination, it should prove to be most advantageous.
It's understanding microphone mathematics. Microphone mathematical equations. The music and the people come alive in celebrations. On the 1, 2 and 2, now we can add it up. Make something alive before they take the toe and tag it up. Microphone mathematical equations. The music and the people
it up, listen up. You're missing life by always chasing dreams, basically wasting all your days in search of fantasies. You create your destiny,
your friends and also enemies.
But let them infiltrate your cranium and then stop blaming them. But school to start training them, but really they're restraining them.
Training them,
subconsciously alienating them. Amazing how we let them miss up, setting the sunset and ready to rip to straight indoctrinated dresses. But let's not focus on these locals, self-provokers, by being precocious, roaches to riches, the stitches grippers. Now they itch to get the grip on us, rip a strip of us. Sip our lips when we speak of what you shouldn't trust. To dust, flesh to ashes, now our spirit's free. Losing the illusionary misery, soaring through this universe, no longer living physically. Or ride the mystical rhythm for all eternity. My rhymes escalate, simple equation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and I'm understanding microphone mathematics.
Microphone mathematical equations. The music and the people come alive in celebrations. On a 1, 2, and 2, now we can add it up. Take something to life before they take the toe and tag it up. Microphone mathematical equations. The music and the people come alive in celebrations. On a 1, 2, and 2, now we can add it up. Take something to life before they take the toe and tag it up. Mash it up for all the moody looking hooligans, madder than some lunatics escaping from a loony bin. Cameras are zooming in and watching right now. The people want it yesterday and get it somehow. This is what we name a crazy. Nas Barkley, the boy that's sorely missing James Brown and Bob Marley. It's like we are giving out to love to anyone. The boy that's feeling slowly out of key. We need to pull it back, get it back. Before the sneaky little alley cats try to change the world and cone it into dolls of cabbage patch. The mathematics of the fact. Going back inside the 1980s just to counteract the mountain yak. He's looking back and thinking he lost. The way the man is up and down just like a seesaw. Open up a window inside the little mind. The simple mathematics is the running out of time. Microphone mathematical equations. The music and the people come alive in celebrations. On a 1, 2, and 2, now we can add it up. Take up in the light before they take the toe and tag it up. Microphone mathematical equations. The music and the people come alive in celebrations. On a 1, 2, and 2, now we can add it up. Take up in the light before they take the toe and tag it up. Tag it up.
My rhymes escalate. My style is so amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and I'm understanding microphone mathematics.
Kane 103.7 FM.
Heavy links. Yo, the links are better, keep it flowing interstellar. I bring the single element as cold as winter weather, with the effervescent energy to syncopate forever. It's the king who never went to coronation, here to swing and sever. I've been a member of this nation since the early years. Burly, fierce, grizzly, only action, never words he fears. 33 turns around the sun, I chose a verse career. Learned to hear the message being transmitted when the earth appear. I disappear on hiatus, living off the grid. It's hard to be an optimist when people seem as lost as this. I cross the crisp expanse, watch the stars clear the fog and mist. Opposite of brittle histrionics on a stronger mish. I roll a fist and punch a hole into this nothingness. The rubber soul, the uncontrollable eruptionist. The subtle dig, swing a shovel for the fuck of it. I colour in the beat before my brother puts the cuts on it.
Hip-hop's what I live and I'm so about it. Your simple words just don't move me.
Every time I hit you off with a heavy rhyme.
Your simple words just don't move me. Hip-hop's what I live and I'm so about it. Your simple words just don't move me.
Every time I hit you off with a heavy rhyme.
Your simple words just don't move me.
Don't stop and put the cuts on the track. Habitat with a vacuum token, bring the whole receiver, let bring it back. Take it to a time where I can feel comfortable. No need to rip a song. Buy records from a shop. Feel smug with my steppers on. Cook along to the rhythm and giving them something to sing that's even to. We are the glue that holds this construction together. True heads forever nodding, plotting plans will never stop and dropping jams with clever knowledge. Chopping charts with a rhyme and a beeline. Reverberating, make the tweeters rock. Take over your airspace, put your head in a speaker box. You tweet a lot of bollocks, take that phone out of your face and put a book in its place. So that when you next speak a lot, it won't be someone's status that you're just regurgitating, but instead you're educating both yourself and fellow nation. Men and women live and coexist and sharing time and space. We revolve to evolve, there's no time to waste.
Hip-hop's what I live and I'm so about it. Your simple words just don't move me.
Every time I hit you off with a heavy rhyme.
Your simple words just don't move me. Hip-hop's what I live and I'm so about it. Your simple words just don't move me.
Every time I hit you off with a heavy rhyme.
Your simple
clinging to my calves and my hood is up, running, trying to pull up on my youth. Keep my vision low, still I see my image in the stars. Charcoal greys and all black sweats, kill them like I'm Kanye's with the flamethrowers on the stage. UK's opening lanes to new phases, and no one ever truly had an idea of original. I rotate and adapt to avoid the pigeonhole. My skin green like I'm Piccolo, Dragon Ball Z's while I compose the reckoning. All your bars knackers yard need a new lick of paint. I resonate great with the new and old truth told. Trying to find a clever way to conclude, leave them on a high, let them swing up off a cliffhanger. Never spoon feed, never so short, never cater for no taste, and never change course, that's Dios.
Kane FM.
Want some information? Information. Tell me why Babylon. You see, it's always the same. There's no stopping what can't be stopped.
It's the overzealous fellas taking out the whack jealous with lethal medieval tools like Marcellus. Agent invasion, torture to persuasion. Your to bike capacity solves every equation. Weaponry very, you better be wary. Fighting off foes with guns that are scary. You see, war and D-Day and crew we be. Street signs and upholding decency. Check this, direct this with technical precision. These spitting lyrics watch our cost the rhythm. Tools with guns, shuriken and sharp daggers. Raw D and jar, international swagger. Sounding for the double-agent crew. Frankie Raw, John D on a solo mission queue. Perps and criminals, closer than the lyrical. Clinical, geopolitical, prototypical. Weaponry, scary, very visionary. Reports very, very, hits are very heavy. Perfect precision, criticism crushes the living. Technical, listen on a mission, check the vision. Cleaning the streets of white beasts and MCs. NCs fence me and die tensely. My whole grammar's a hammer plunged deep within a dagger. Raw, John D, international swagger.
Ladies and gentlemen,
you're listening to Kane 103.7 FM.
When I hit a beat, you know I'm coming with it. Grabbing a baton, then I'm running with it. When I get to old, you know my son will get it. But until that day, I'll be the one who did it. In stride, ride on the beat, track, meat style, mouth moving like running feet now. Running in the street now, dead heat now. Running neck and neck, then I'm like peace out. Reach out for the baton, grab it, I'm gone. While the rest of y'all are moving along at a slow, steady pace. But this race is not turtle in the hair, hurdle in the air, yeah. Over y'all slow pokes, holy smoke, y'all don't want no smoke. Gotta be a joke. Run fast, whirlwind D style. Meanwhile, freestyle, tell them see now, see now. See how it's done, hunt, I'll be back. Gotta make a run, but he never come back even for a son. Cause he'd rather be running around having fun. Run, run, run. Some run to, some run from. Some run away from where they're from. And they never look back at the ones not keeping up, running off track. When I hit a beat, you know I'm coming with it. Grabbing the baton and then I'm running with it. When I get to old, you know my son will get it. But until that day, I'll be the one who did it. When I hit a beat, you know I'm coming with it. Grabbing the baton and then I'm running with it. When I get to old, you know my son will get it.
Dylan in Philly field, a small play family. Better stretch for you, step when you pull a hammy. Won't win a Tony, won't win a Grammy, but I'm still getting a goal, so understand me. Why you think I know when the baton was passed to? I blast through tracks, you get asked the last crew. As soon as you are in a relaxed mood, that's when a disaster is crashing past you. Coming in last fool, put in your place. Half stepping, you ain't even got a foot in the race. I'm setting records that they couldn't erase. I'm an ace, you bout to lose in shoes that you shouldn't have laced. So face defeat or some deep regrets. That's what happens when these beats from the east connect. Kill it, then we say peace and jet. Bet, Dylan to feel most when you least expect. Let's go!
Why you running? Why you running? Why you running?
When I hit a beat, you know I'm coming with it. Grabbing the baton and then I'm running with it. When I get to old, you know my son will get it. But until that day, I'll be the one who did it. When I hit a beat, you know I'm coming with it. Grabbing the baton and then I'm running with it.
You're listening to the sounds of Kane 103.7 FM.
G-L-O-B-E, controlling lazy.
that beat, y'all. Up at the club, spending money on my company. Semi-conductor, wifey kissing on me, hugging me. Got what she's after when I smash it like a bachelor. Building her up, I make her laugh and then I carry her. Manage to handle it, cause I'm man enough to marry her. Riding and dying together, never mind the weather. Sexy and clever, we don't have to ask Alexa. And we're getting better and better and better and better, better. Ticking and talking, all the hands on every clock. Forever and ever's running out, but I'm an MC pop. The planet is rolling and twirling into hyper speed. Taking for what it's worth to the lyric, take heed. Temperature's high, the waters are rising. Aliens arrive, stars in the sky. Beats keep dying, people are dying. We're still alive, we're trying to survive. But the beat don't stop, the beat don't stop, the beat don't stop. Everyone's going. I make people feel, I make people positive. Ain't nobody trying to hear that negative. I flip it solicit. This to me is a diminish. I diminish and blemish and wait before you ever finish it. Ain't nobody really trying to hear that bad news. I don't really care who did what and with who. Go tell a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. I'm going in like the world's about to end. You want it, I got it. And I'm flying like a rocket living in a pandemic. Current like electronics. Lifted and gifted experiences unlimited. The ultimate moment and I'm lit. Let's get it. Listen, move to the letter. Battling anyone with the personal vendetta. Crossing the board, the kings in the game of checkers. Dropping the gems and last forever and ever and ever. And the beat don't stop. Let me tell you, unacceptable rappers, I eat them up because they're edible. I am the force of blasting off like a bishop lost. Going for mine, you better be going for yours. Moving and grooving and dancing and singing and hipping and hopping and rocking the party harder, y'all. Flavor like Florence blazes, coming to kill a haze, making the front page, doing this every day, shaking, I suffocate anyone trying to bring hate, eliminate, devastate, regulate, and obliterate, and make it go faster. Torture, disaster, heaping words for casters, and you rappers on rap tour. You are the enemy, you really don't kin to me, although you pretend to be, but you really offended me. You are the enemy, you really don't kin to me, although you pretend to be, but you really offended me. MC's mad at me, becoming shit casualties. Catastrophe has to be if I know that you have to be. Coming you glow, done ain't a nice son. I rain like a great flood and flow like the Hudson. It's the edge of extinction when I breathe in your region. Tell me what were you thinking when you're dead, you're stinking now. The temperature's high, the waters are rising. Aliens arrive, stars in the sky. Beats keep dying, people are dying. We're still alive and we're trying to survive. But the beat don't stop, the beat don't stop, the beat don't stop. Everyone's going. I make people feel, I make people positive. Ain't nobody trying to hear that negative.
103.7 Kane FM.
Flood my mind on the regs. A billion memories of success and regrets. True said majority more or less. And negs there's less more and more less self-esteem. And yes, any no gets accepted, yes rejected. I look for imperfections and lack perspective. Self-respect none, self-doubt in abundance. Self-aware I seem selfish and self-centered. All this wrapped up in a Ted Baker sales suit. A 9-to-5 job where I fake moves to make it through. I hate myself more than ever. I wish that I was clever enough to make it better. If the Lord is my shepherd, why do I hate the sheep I speak to whenever? Whatever, I gotta make it better. Believe me when I say things are far from easy tonight. The time's right to write, the time's right to write. Hey, right. Hey, hey, hey. Right now. Right here. Right now. Right there. Right. Right now. Right here. Right now. Right. Tonight I'm off my head but on my grind. Ahead of the curve, ahead of my time. The little lies I'm telling myself to keep my fat self buoyant. Hating the fact that I love to take enjoyment from these things that I build up and destroy. Try not to disappoint them, the fly in the ointment shit. I need to give up and just quit, but only quitters quit. But I need to quit the sniff and drink. But the drugs help me think. The artist in me needs to peak and then sink, I think. Or maybe it's excuses for me to do drugs, do drink and do music. Lose it, get stupid, spit 2 bars, bust a bridge, hit studio, produce it. But blueprints are useless to sisters and brothers who colour outside the lines whenever we write.